We seldom come across a pop cultural phenomenon that receives such widespread acclaim in such less time as The Witcher does. Touted as the biggest fantasy series since Game of Thrones, the TV megaseries has announced that production for its third season is underway, and fans are keeping abreast with any tidbits of news coming from the sets. We've got another such piece of information. First up, immense popularity. After an incredibly popular first season, the show has renewed for season 2 almost immediately, and after 2 years of production, the season premiered in December 2021, where it amassed 541 million hours of watch time during the series' first 28 days on Netflix. It was still trending in the top 10 around the world in the first week of January, so after such a thunderous response, it comes as no surprise that the show has been renewed for a third season and multiple spin-offs. Where Season 2 ended. Season 2 ended on a massive cliffhanger, which makes fans even more eager for Season 3's release, especially fans who binge-watched the entire show in one sitting like us. But for those who have a hazy memory of where our troubled trio left off, let's have a small recap. At the end of the show, Geralt, Ciri, and Yennefer are safe and together at Kaer Morhen, where they journeyed in this season. They've reached after Ciri sent Voleth to the demon world through the monolith. They're also recovering after an attack from the Wraiths of Morhog, also called the Wild Hunt, who wanted Ciri to join them after their quest to destroy the world. Ciri declined, not so politely, and now she's with Geralt and Yennefer. The latter has her magic back and is training Ciri to harness her magic and use it for good instead of something more nefarious, like the destruction of the world as they know it. It seems like Ciri is being hunted by everyone and their mother on the continent. The Brotherhood wants to find and kill her, along with anyone trying to protect her. The leader of the Kingdom of Redania wants to capture her and through her claim Sintra and become the most powerful ruler of the kingdom. The elves look to her as a messiah because of the elder brood running through her veins. Emperor Emhyr, aka the White Flame, the cryptic leader of Nilfgaard, has a more paternal connection as he's actually her father who was thought to be dead. Next, good news for Yennefer's fans. At the end of Season 1, Yennefer lost her magic following the attack at Sodden and spent the entire second season trying to get it back. She succeeded at the end by attempting to sacrifice herself to protect Ciri. The return of her magic has been further confirmed by reports that actress Anya Chalotra filmed some scenes in front of a blue screen just recently. We don't know yet what kind of magic she was performing or to what extent her powers have returned, but things are looking bright for fans of the stunning mage. Now for some upcoming projects. After receiving widespread fame for the series, the showrunner Lauren Hissrich struck a ludicrous deal with streaming giant Netflix to turn the show into its own version of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The Witcher Cinematic Universe has got 2 seasons of the series and an anime film to its name at the moment, with multiple projects in the pipeline. Here are some that we know of presently. The anime film. The WCU already has one film to its name that did exceptionally well. Titled The Witcher: Nightmare of the Wolf, was released in 2021 and was touted for its spectacular animation and immersive storyline. The series featured Vesemir, Geralt of Rivia's mentor. The film introduced the character and served as a build-up for the second season, and fans enjoyed watching the character transition from anime to live action. A new anime feature was announced at Netflix Tudum event held in September 2021. Sources share that the film will not be a sequel to The Witcher: Nightmare of the Wolf, as said film already fulfilled its purpose by introducing the characters making appearances in Season 2. The new film will be set in the future instead, much after Geralt's time, and will likely focus on new characters from the world's lore. The Witcher: Blood Origins. Another addition to the Witcher cinematic universe is a spin-off series releasing sooner rather than later. The series is most probably set to release at the end of 2022, even before the anticipated release dates of Season 3 of the show. The series was also announced at Netflix Tudum event, and a surprise teaser for the show caught fans by surprise at the end of Season 2 as a post-credit treat. Blood Origin will be set 1200 years in the past, in the times when the Elven kingdoms and the Witchers roamed the earth before being brought to near extinction by humankind's dominion on the world. The show will address an integral cosmic event, the conjunction of spheres. The event is a cataclysmic merging of planets that gave birth to many monsters, mages, and more. Michelle Yeoh has been cast as the series lead, accompanied by Mirren Mack and Jacob Collins-Levy, and the show's creators shared that the spin-off will play a vital role in world building and will explain the contents of the previous and upcoming seasons a little better. Family animated series. Showrunner Lauren Hissrich is also looking into expanding the Witcher cinematic universe to include younger viewers and fans, so an animated series for children and families has also been announced. Hissrich shared that she got the idea from her boys who want to watch the show but obviously cannot do so because of all the blood, gore, violence, and explicit explicit scenes. The series will dive deeper into the lore from the book series of the same name by Polish author Andrzej Sapkowski, while also deviating just enough to make it family-friendly. The target audience of the show will be 8 to 10 years old and will act as a sort of early initiation into the fandom. Season 3 of The Witcher. Interestingly, Season 3 of The Witcher was announced before Season 2 even aired, and the show's marvelous response proved it to be a wise decision. At Season 2's premiere, the showrunner Lauren Hisrich has announced that they were almost done with the script writing part, and now reports are coming in that the show's filming has begun. At the rate things are progressing and comparing with previous timelines, the show will probably be released sometime in 2023, with the trailer release not far off. Finally, what Season 3 is looking like. As with Season 2 of The Witcher, Season 3 will also follow the contents of one of the books with alterations by the showrunners. The show's creator Lauren Hisrich gave away some plot points that give us an idea of what we can expect from the upcoming season. Hisrich shared that the upcoming season will give viewers a perspective shift by talking about the Scoia'tael, this army of elves that's fighting on behalf of Nilfgaard. They aren't exactly a warm and cuddly bunch, but Hisrich wants to show things from their side as well and to give them a more humane countenance, and attack questions like what are they fighting for and what is their backdrop. Henry Cavill, who embodies Geralt of Rivia, also spoke about how his character will be exploring his connection with Nenneky and other Witchers in the upcoming season, so we will get a deeper look into Geralt's personality. Now, let's take a quick look at some more news from popular Netflix shows. Shadow and Bone Season 2 news. Netflix's Shadow and Bone series, based on the books of the same name by author Lee Bardugo, dropped in April 2021 and amassed a viewership of a massive 55 million users. The show's second season is reportedly in the works. The season was announced some time back, and based on where things are in production, some things we've found out about the show. The show will reportedly have 8 episodes, each roughly 60 minutes in length. The entire main cast will be returning for Therials, with some new additions joining in. Filming is currently in progress and a release time frame hasn't been announced as of yet. A Tourist Guide to Love is coming. Netflix's ever-expanding romantic film genre is looking at another edition in early 2023. A Tourist Guide to Love will be starring She's All That famed Rachel Lee Cook. The main plot will revolve around a travel executive played by Cook who will accept an assignment in the Vietnamese tourist industry following an unexpected breakup. Subsequently, she will hijack a tour bus with her expat Vietnamese tour guide as they will depart on a journey to explore life and love. Don't hold your breath for Squid Game 2. Netflix has finally officially announced that worldwide phenomenon Squid Game has been renewed for Season 2. Unfortunately, the show's creator Hwang Dong-hyuk predicts that the show won't be coming back before late 2023 or early 2024. To the dismay of Squid Game fans, Hwang Dong-hyuk said that since the process of creating Season 1 had been so long and harrowing that he wasn't looking forward to jumping back into the show and its world at once, which is pretty understandable considering how dark the story got at times. However, in a recent interview, he shared that a base story has come to him, and he's in talks with Netflix for Season 2 and even 3 possibly, but don't hold your breath for early releases. That's a wrap for this video. See you in the next one.